Is the U.S. at war, or will we be soon? We'll explore that here in this video. You can let me know your thoughts here in the comments, as we have some interesting things going on here in the Middle East. And of course, we know here that the war in Ukraine, which has been going on for almost 2 years, which the U.S. is very much involved in one way or another. And Vladimir Putin seems to not be stopping at all, at all. And now there's a second war, and North Korea and China. And China says to President Biden here not that long ago that they're going to be taking over Taiwan one way or another. Could that be a third war? And remember that the U.S. is bound by the U.S.-Taiwan's Relations Act. Take a look at what just happened here. Okay, I got a couple things here for you. U.S.-led coalition issues a warning to the Houthis in the Middle East and vows consequences for the Red Sea attacks. Also, ISIS claims responsibility for the deadliest attack in Iran since the 1979 revolution. This comes after 84 people were killed and 284 were injured on the blast here on Wednesday, after the state-run agency IRNA reported in what the deadliest attack in Iran since 1979. And Iran is seeking revenge. Well, lo and behold, it was ISIS who actually did the attacks and is now claiming responsibility for this. Well, well, well. Imagine that. Claiming that two suicide bombers who are brothers had detonated their explosive vests as mourners gathered for the 4th anniversary oh my goodness. This is absolutely just, it's unbelievable what happens over there, right? And now we have the Hamas leader killed in Beirut, was the linchpin of relations with Iran and Hezbollah. Israel, which hasn't officially claimed responsibility for this, is on high alert for retaliatory strikes. Yeah, they got a senior Hamas leader in a suspected Israeli strike, marks the biggest hit to the group's top leadership in years, taking out a key player who was responsible for aligning to the Palestinian militant group with Iran and its proxies. But how much revenge will Iran be taking here with all of this happening here in the matter of 48 hours? And who will they be taking revenge on? Also, take a look here.
Commercial shipping companies are now diverting resources around South Africa, renewing concerns about global trade as Iran sends a warship to the Red Sea after the U.S. military killed Iran-backed fighters while responding to a distress call. Chief National Security Correspondent Jennifer Griffin is at the Pentagon tonight with the latest.
As the White House weighs its response to the Houthis in Yemen, Iran moved a Navy frigate equipped with 8 cruise missiles through the Bab el-Mandeb Straits into a congested area. The move comes after U.S. warships prevented another hijacking at sea on Sunday. Iran's Navy has been acquiring cruise missiles with ranges of over 600 miles, along with reconnaissance helicopters, and has used a spy ship to help guide the Houthi attacks. Early Sunday, U.S. Navy helicopters found themselves in a firefight with Houthi gunmen on board 4 small vessels attempting to hijack a Maersk Singapore-flagged, Denmark-owned shipping container. U.S. Navy MH-60 helicopters responded to the distress call and returned fire when the Houthis attacked. The MH-60 cruise sank 3 of the Houthi vessels, killing an estimated 10 Houthi fighters.
Activities by the U.S. and Britain in the Red Sea are in line with the role of those two countries in intensifying instability and insecurity in the regional waters, especially in the Red Sea.
Meanwhile, more shipping conglomerates have announced they are rerouting their ships to avoid the Red Sea, which is bound to add to consumer prices. Maersk postponed its operations in the Red Sea, and today the German shipping company Hapag-Lloyd said its vessels will avoid the Red Sea and instead go around the Cape of Good Hope until January 9th. A Malta-flagged container ship reported 3 explosions off its port side, believed to be caused by missiles fired from Yemen, and issued a distress call today to one of the warships taking part in the maritime coalition, Operation Prosperity Guardian. Secretary of State Antony Blinken called his British counterpart David Cameron today to discuss the ongoing threat.
So even ISIS is attacking inside Iran now, however you want to pronounce it. Different people pronounce Iran, different ways. But the thing here is the U.S. is scared too. And I mean, the U.S. has been attacked now over 200 times this year in the Middle East. And when is enough enough? On the other hand, though, if the U.S. does start going and actually growing some balls, there's going to be people that are going to say, oh, we started World War III by attacking back. So keep that in mind. You're going to get people that are saying, oh, Biden caused this. They're attacking back. Look at what the U.S. is doing. But we got to say enough is enough, okay? We can't just be getting attacked, have our personnel be getting attacked, and keep laying down like a beat dog. It's just the U.S. can't be a symbol that allows this. Do you know what I'm saying? And the other problem here is that we have the Houthis who are, compared to the United States military, are like a flea. And look at what they're able to do without, with literally getting away with it. And I feel like the United States military is being laughed at. On the other hand, though, we have so many Americans that don't want war, want peace, and you look at this doomsday clock, and we're so close to World War III, nuclear war, and you walk that fine line on, how close do we want to push these other countries like Iran, Russia, North Korea, and China. See, you got 2 points of view here. Do we take that point of view where we just, okay, don't provoke these other countries, don't provoke Iran, don't provoke North Korea, don't provoke China? We're already involved in 2 wars. How involved do we really want to be in these wars, right? Because honestly, you could make that case. You could say, listen, we're already helping out Ukraine. We're already helping out Israel. We really don't want to be involved in 2 more wars. Yes, they're attacking our personnel. We're deterring over there. We've already attacked back a few times. We don't really want to be involved in more wars. Even when it came to like World War II and stuff like that, and you think about Vietnam, the U.S. People here in the United States, regular old everyday Americans, don't want war. They never have. People across the world don't want war. You just, if you ask an average everyday person in Europe, Americans or anywhere, they don't want war. So it's a tough situation, right? What do? Do you just start attacking back and then, oof, we're in war? Or do you put up with it? Yeah. Let me know your thoughts here in the comments. I'll keep you up to date here. If you haven't yet, make sure to like this video and I'll keep you up to date. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't. It's completely free to do so. Click the subscribe button down below. New videos come out here every day at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Click here to see why millions of Americans are going to be getting unexpected payments. Or click here to see why illegal immigrants are going to be getting unexpected billions of dollars. Click on one of those videos next. Thanks, and I'll see you in the next video.